number 2 of the evening would see a talent I've not seen in ages in David Francisco, and he would be taking on an Essex Rescue favourite in Raymond O'Reilly. Now, Francisco would start off abusing the fans before turning his attention to O'Reilly, and we'd see an early even exchange. O'Reilly actually getting an early near fall with a crucifix pin, followed up by a Hurricane Rana and a drop kick, then 10 punches in the corner, followed up by a big corner splash and a huge suplex for another near fall. O'Reilly was thoroughly on top at this point, hitting a step-up enziguri, followed by a cannonball. But Francisco would respond with a lariat that would literally turn O'Reilly inside out, and then hit the hangman cutter and start to bend the rules. He'd then hit a swinging neck breaker for a 2 count, followed up by some chops, and both men would end up on the outside, with Francisco dropping O'Reilly onto the apron viciously. Francisco would follow this up in ring with a curb stomp for a near fall. He'd then hit a hangman DDT for another near fall. O'Reilly would respond with a super kick. He'd then hit a claymore and a tiger driver for another near fall. Francisco, not one to be outdone, would lock in a crippler crossface, and it looked like it was over at this point, but O'Reilly would somehow make the ropes. Francisco would respond with a vile European uppercut. He would then use the referee as a distraction, or so you thought, but thankfully for O'Reilly, he would manage to counter an Uranagi attempt into a roll-up pinning predicament to pick up the pinfall victory. What a surprise to Francisco this was. What a epic back and forth match this was. You know, Francisco, as I say, not seen him in a while, made the most of this match, and I love seeing him in action again. You know, got that heel roll down pat, using the referee as a distraction, abusing the fans. You know, yeah, just bending the rules as much as he could. As I say, it'd been a while since I'd seen him, but he's definitely not missed a beat since I last seen him in action, and it was just great to see him in ring again. Now, O'Reilly, it was a big win for him, in my opinion, you know, against a very firmly established superstar in Francisco. O'Reilly's great to see in the ring. You know, he's a bundle of energy. He knows how to lock up, he knows how to fly, he knows how to hit big impactful moves. He's just a vastly talented young superstar, and certainly grows every time I get to see him in action, and a well fought victory. Anyway, if you ever get a chance to see either of these two fantastic talents in action, I thoroughly recommend you do so for yourselves.